ce sera très plaisant à regarder. Ben, merci beaucoup. Alors voilà.
What would it say? Let's listen to it speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Edmonton Oilers! Here is the starting lineup for your Edmonton Oilers. In goal, number 33, Cam Talbot. On defense, number 2, Andre Sekera. And number 5, Mark Fade. The forward line for the Oilers, number 4, Taylor Hall. Number 26, Hero Pecorino. And number 29, Leon Draisaitl. The Edmonton Oilers would also like to welcome tonight's Scotiabank skater, 11-year-old Taylor Burrows. Visit ScotiabankSkaters.com and have your hockey hero skate with their hockey heroes. Hockey fans, it's time to present the Molson Cup for the month of March. To present the Molson Cup, please welcome Chris Deschamps, President of Century Hospitality Group, along with David Vigioni, Vice President of Sales for Molson Coors Canada, Ontario, and Western Canada region, as well. And now we announce the Molson Cup winner. Please welcome number 97, Connor McDavid. A donation will be made in Connor's name for $1,000 to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation in support of the Jumpstart Foundation. On behalf of Molson and the Edmonton Oilers, congratulations, Connor. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special final ceremonial face-off here at Rextall Place. Tonight, we're honored to welcome a number of individuals, all of whom represent a group who has contributed significantly to the Oilers' history in the building. Please join us in welcoming, representing all of the event staff who deliver your Oilers game experience, a gentleman who will be sitting behind the Rextall Place microphone one final time this evening after 35 years of announcing all those memorable goals, Mark Lewis. Representing 4 decades of Oilers office staff, a member of the Oilers ticket department for over 25 years, Sheila McCaskill. Representing the staff from Northlands who have served you since 1974, an usher here in Rextall Place for 42 years, Miles Polyak. Representing the media and broadcast personnel who covered the Oilers with 3,542 games behind the mic, Hall of Famer Ron Phillips. Representing the executive of the Oilers, the man behind the NHL's first ever outdoor game, and club president for 15 years, Patrick LaForge. Representing the most loyal and passionate fans in all of hockey, an Oilers season seat holder since the WHA, who's rarely missed a game in 4 decades, Margaret Mrazek. Representing the Oilers coaches and trainers, he's one of the most celebrated equipment managers in the history of hockey, having excelled at his craft for over a quarter century with the Edmonton Oilers. 5-time Stanley Cup champion Barry Stafford. 30-year employee of the Oilers in both business and hockey operations, and a part of the 1988 and 1990 Stanley Cup championships, Brian Ross. Representing all of the players who pulled on an Oilers jersey and stepped on this very ice, will you please welcome the very first man selected by the Alberta Oilers in the 1972 WHA General Player Draft, Val Fontaine. And finally, representing the ownership history of the Oilers, a man who twice led major initiatives to keep the Oilers here in Edmonton, including recruiting investors for and eventually becoming chairman of the Edmonton Investors Group, Cal Nichols. At this time, we would like to call on the captain of the Vancouver Canucks, Henrik Sedin, and Taylor Hall from your Edmonton Oilers to join our very special group as Cal Nichols drops the ceremonial face-off puck. Let's hear it for this great group in 42 years at Rextall Place. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would ask you to please rise, remove your hats, and join in the singing of our national anthem one final time at Rextall Place with Oilers legend Paul Orio.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true naked love in all the sons of
Wow, in honor of Paul Orio, that brings back many memories. And speaking of memories, he's in them when it comes to the Oilers and Stanley Cups. And he's alongside Drew Remenda. A big Western welcome to Bob Cole.
Good evening, everybody. And for the very last time, a big welcome from Rextall Place, home of the five-time Stanley Cup champions, the Edmonton Oilers. Vancouver Canucks are in town tonight. Starting goalies brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of the National Hockey League. Jacob Markstrom is making his 29th start of the season, and that is a career high for him. He has a 2.61 goals against average. Well, you know, there have been some great goalies for the Oilers here in this building, Rextall Place. Andy Mould, Grant Fuhr, Bill Ranford, Curtis Joseph. Now it's Cam Talbot's turn to show them what he's got on this last game in this magical building. Tom Cowell and Jake Brink are the referees. Brian Mack and John Grant, the linesmen. The Oilers in those orange uniforms trimmed with blue and white are on the move right off the bat. Sekera, Fane, the two blue liners starting for Edmonton. Tanev and Hamhuis are the defensemen for Vancouver. The Sedins and Hansen are starting up front. They can't get the puck on this first attempt. Hamhuis gives it to Tanev. Back to Hamhuis. He'll come to center ice and find the Sedins going in after the puck. but they're going to change now. Already just 30 seconds and a bit into the first period, and the first change is occurring. Edmonton Oilers get the puck down the ice. Maroons shot it in hard off the boards. It'll be cleared as far as the line, and Reinhart stopped it there for the Oilers. Dumped it ahead. He stays open at the line and takes the pass. Quick screen shot is tipped all right, but wide of the net. And Hutton takes over for Vancouver. He gave it to Trampkin. He'll roll it ahead off the boards. A tough pass to handle. So that's an icing call against Vancouver.
Bob, let's take a look at our Tim Hortons keys to the game. First for the Vancouver Canucks, spoiler alert, without a doubt. They want to come in and ruin this party of the Edmonton Oilers. And after the last game for the Edmonton Oilers, Todd McClellan talked about the last 2 days of practice. It's all about effort tonight. Put in a good effort.
Oilers on the attack, winning the face-off, but not for long. It is just flipped off the boards and down the ice by Dorsett. Took off in there and took a pretty good hit along the boards. Darnell Nurse takes over, got it ahead for Edmonton, not far enough. And Adam Pardy is back there, down on one knee, played the puck anyway, started the play that gets him out, and Korpikoski is coming in hard. With him is Yakupov, around the net, centering pass doesn't work. Markstrom kicked one away and is still loose in that Vancouver zone. And now played to the line. That's where it stopped, and it's shot at the net by Nurse. Easily blocked, and Dorsett starts the Canucks back again. No score, just underway in the final game in Rextall Place in Edmonton. Hard to believe the number of games that have happened here and the thousands and thousands of roaring fans. 5 Stanley Cups.
You called all of them.
Enjoyed every second.
Bet you did. There's some terrific hockey at that time.
Dumped ahead by Tanev. Drew Remenda here with us tonight alongside, and I am delighted to be back working with Drew. He's the big voice out here in Western Canada.
It's more of an honor for me, Bob. This is going to be a great night because you are here calling this final game.
Well, Vancouver will circle. They're going to leave right after the game for Calgary to play tomorrow night. And then one more game at home against this Edmonton team. That'll be Edmonton Oilers final. Trampkin tried a shot. The big Russian put it right on the net. And Cam Talbot makes his first stop.
Cam Talbot has been a guy that Todd McClellan has really looked at with lots of favor and admiration, because the fact that Cam Talbot had a stretch through this season where it wasn't very good, the coach talked about the fact that Cam put the effort in and was able to get his game back, and they do believe here in Edmonton that they've got a solid starting goal.
Draisaitl, Pakarinen, Taylor Hall for Edmonton. Gauntz, Burrows, the Don for Vancouver. The goalie, Markstrom, leaves the net to play the puck. Got it over to Trampkin, number 88. For Vancouver. The Oilers break up that attempted rush, and 88 is back to pick it up for the Canucks. Dropped it at the side of his own goal. Looked pretty smooth, this big guy. Now it's center ice. The puck knocked down by Osterley. Shot back in by the Edmonton Oilers defenseman. Play a little bit scrappy to start the game. Are they nervous or cautious, or what do you think?
I think nervous for the Edmonton Oilers after the last game they had, the 2 practices they had. For the Vancouver Canucks, I think they're just a little cautious right now to see how this game's going to start off.
There's Eberle taking off. Comes in, might get a shot. No, he won't now. Bounced off balance with a decent shoulder check. Oilers are on the puck, though, passing it well to the line as Nurse. Little backhander in wide of the goal. The goalie, Markstrom, will smother the puck.
Willie Desjardins has had a turbulent season because of all the injuries that the Vancouver Canucks have incurred, but he went on record last game talking about the culture. He wants to make sure that the culture does not slip in Vancouver, and boy, the Sedins really helped him out in that case, because those are 2 veterans who do not let anybody slip and get away with not giving everything they've got.
Face off in the Vancouver zone. Bartkowski takes over right away. Hangs on to it. The 2 defensemen back and forth with the passes. Shot down the ice. Icing, the play will continue, so the Oilers got back in a hurry. Giveaway, though, nearly caused damage right off the bat. Centering pass missed in front of the net. Bartkowski steps up and shot it around that goal. And the Oilers have a tough time getting organized. There's another giveaway. That's 2 in a row on this ship for Edmonton. Sedin on the ice made the pass. That was Sedin, Henrik rather, who played it back to the blue line. Daniel was on the other side. And here's Dorsett getting a shot. Hard one, too, up high on the shoulder of Cam Talbot. Oilers dump it in.
Great, those giveaways, Bob. Then have those in your zone. The Oilers have been guilty of that pretty much all year.
Hanif starts him off. Knifed at the net. Cleared away by Talbot. The puck can play quickly. Reinhart tries to pick it up, and he won't do it yet. Kept in at the blue line by Tanev. Finally, Edmonton on the puck. And Yakupov threw it through the middle. Carrying on and going in is Nugent Hopkins. Daniel Sedin couldn't knock it down, so the Oilers attack again just onside that play. Passing it well inside the blue line after it is Ryan Nugent Hopkins off the boards. Cleared out by the Vancouver Canucks. Pass ahead intended for Virtanen. Didn't reach him, hit a skate right in front of him. And Adam Party stands alone in front of his goalie. He'll take it again on the pass off the boards behind the net. And he gave it away. That's 3 of them by Edmonton in the last pair of shifts. Not a good start.
Oh, and every time it's come back to Cam Talbot. Bob, what was it like back in those days when this team was winning championships? As we look at the great players, especially a guy like Wayne Gretzky, was it always something special coming into this building?
Always and forever. Every building when I had the opportunity to travel with the Oilers in those heydays and got to know them pretty well. And Glenn Sather's been a lifelong friend, of course. He set up the team.
It's amazing what he did. He was the architect of a dynasty.
Sure was. 4 Stanley Cups, 1 here and the other one in Boston. 5 Stanley Cup banners in this old building, hanging for the last time here tonight. New building will be open and ready for the next season. Rogers Place. Vancouver trying to open the scoring here at Rextall Place. The shot fired wide by Bartkowski. And it'll come right back to him off that shot off the boards. He keeps it in. But Edmonton, boy, they're having a tough time in their own zone, aren't they? It's an offside play at the line down there. Hockey from Edmonton, Alberta.
When hockey season started in September, that was like my January 1st. That was the signal of the start of the year, and I stepped on the ice to skate. It's that same feeling when I first started.
So you guys repeat after me. Let's have fun!
Hockey teaches kids so many life lessons. It's not just about winning. It's the respect that we have for our peers. We know about the traditional 4 seasons of the year, but in Canada, there's one season that runs all year round, and that's the Biff season.
Right now, hurry into Swiss Chalet for our free chicken event. Order any of your favorite rib entrees and you'll get a chicken leg added to your meal completely free. So hurry into Swiss Chalet now. Our free chicken event only lasts until April 17th. Swiss Chalet. Call, click, or cluck.
I can do this.
I can do this.
Get ready!
Now on Blu-ray and digital.
BB-8, hold on!
Be the first to own the movie event of a generation. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, now on Blu-ray and digital.
At Enterprise, we get hockey fans.
We understand that losing your favorite hat means it was a great night.
And the longer you play, the longer your beard gets.
That's why Enterprise is a proud sponsor of the NHL. So no matter how big the game or how small the players, we love getting hockey fans from our seats to yours.
That's the Enterprise way.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
My favorite Rextall Place.
Drew, I mentioned a few minutes ago how alive this building always was in those days. Now, they're not so alive tonight yet, but I have a feeling if the Oilers can get something going and score, this is going to be heavy.
It should be something special, but Jordan Eberle talked about that. The very fact that you've got to give these fans a reason now to cheer for you. You've got to give them a chance to get excited about your play, and it's the responsibility of the players.
We look forward to the first goal by Edmonton. The other night, it never came.
No. A lot of heavy work and harsh words came after that.
Oilers shut up. But not tonight. Connor McDavid will not let us down tonight.
I think you're absolutely right.
All right, there's no score yet in the game. We're coming up to the 7-minute mark of the first period. And the Oilers get organized finally to come away. Batted to center. Hall tipped it. Got in over the line. Draisaitl couldn't pick it up. Hall does. Little backhand pass. Draisaitl, he lost it. And it's going to be cleared out of the zone by the Vancouver Canucks. Dorsett tried to get a stick on that shot. Just missed. Back out for Party. Adam Party. Nice pass on the right side. However, the puck didn't get over the line, so Party was in deep. That stalled the play. So they go back to start all over. 12:25 left to play. Period 1. No score. Vancouver and Edmonton. Stepping up is Patrick Maroon. Maroon nearly got in position for the shot. He was covered just in time. Turning away, Ken Huck. Canucks get the puck across center, that's all. A hooking call. Did I see that? I didn't, but it happened behind the play.
And it is going to be Connor McDavid going to the penalty box for the hook. First power play, which has really been struggling for the Vancouver Canucks. They will go to work right now. When you look at Connor McDavid, there's the stick up on the hands. He stays with it parallel to the ice, right across the body. Ref's going to call that all the time.
That's a pretty good hook.
Not bad at all.
Didn't hurt him.
If you're going to do it, you should deserve it, right?
Face-off is to the left of Cam Talbot. Vancouver power play. Specialty teams, Drew, with these two teams not so hot.
Vancouver Canucks have really struggled. They've only scored 2 power play goals in the last 15 games.
Vancouver trying to organize now with McDavid in the penalty box on that hooking call. No score in this first period, nearing the 9-minute mark. Vancouver organizing. You know the Sedins are on the ice, and here's Daniel. Didn't get too far in that attempt. The goaltender, Markstrom, is out again. And on that first pass, that was nearly costly. Recovered. No damage done. So Tannen is coming back. He's not going to get the pass. Going to be brought on by Hughes himself. But now he drops it. And now up is Tannen. Got in over the line and shot it deep around the net. Talbot came out to play it himself high on the glass. Stopped at the blue line. Vancouver power play. They get it in around the net all right. Tannen slapped it hard. Got all the way to the blue line. Coming on this side is McCann. Back to the line. Tannen covered. Won't get a shot. Horvat does. Wide of the net. Other side for Hughes. He'll just bet the puck ahead, and that's a pretty good giveaway to Party. He skates a bit, then gets it all the way down the ice.
Smart play by Adam Party.
And a change made by the penalty killers. Hughes skating well, coming in on the attack. Breaks on Fell. Shot went high over in front of the net. It's missed by Nugent Hopkins. Shot in wide of the net. Dorsett couldn't reach it. Gets to the corner. He then flipped it at the net. Had a man open in front too. Granlund was all alone. A penalty is done. No shots on goal. And Edmonton attacking right in on goal. The backhander by Sekera. He just missed it. Now there's another penalty, and it's going to be against Vancouver. Here's a call. Well, we had a power play for the Canucks. Now, a power play for the Oilers. There's no score yet in this last game at Rexall.
3D Touch on iPhone 6s responds to the pressure of your finger, so you can do a ton of stuff in a lot less time. Like look at a site without going to it, or watch a video without opening it. You can do pretty much everything faster. Shooting stuff, music stuff, couch shopping, shoe shopping, running, kind of, checking a flight from an email.
I'm picking my flight. I'm not picking
photos, desert photos, photos of dolphins, high-stepping man, pizza gifts. It's all faster with 3D Touch on iPhone 6s.
Just look at this perfectly grilled, hand-carved 7-ounce steak from Montana's. Right now, it's just $14.99. You heard right. A hand-carved 7-ounce steak with waffle fries for just $14.99. Hurry in for all the steak, all the sizzle, only at Montana's.
The jungle is no longer...
Introducing the completely reimagined C Coupe from Mercedes-Benz. With design that thrills and the performance to match. It doesn't just raise the bar. It crushes it. The all-new C-Class Coupe. Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.
Well, the Oilers had someone in the penalty box named Connor McDavid. Now they've got a chance to score in the power play. Paul Coffey used to love the power play. Did you get excited when you saw that your team had the man advantage, 5-on-4, maybe 5-on-3?
Well, absolutely. Power plays are what good part of the game, and when you had great players we had, it made a lot of fun for sure.
What do you think of this night that is just beginning and just sort of building a crescendo?
Well, it's going to be fabulous. I don't think there's a team in the league that does their events better than the Oilers. I mean, I was fortunate enough to get my sweater retired here and see some of the other guys, and Donnie Matz puts a lot of work into it. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, he put a lot of work into this shot, and the Oilers have put a lot of work into trying to get lots of people back. Are you not surprised how many have returned?
I think it's great. I mean, we were in the hospitality suite last night, getting a chance to introduce myself to some of the guys I didn't know, and it was fabulous.
Paul, thank you. Everybody knows you. Enjoy the night. We'll see you later.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oilers would love to have him out there now to help him on this first power play for Edmonton tonight. They haven't had a shot on goal in the game yet. So one's got to come now, you would think. They spread out in there and pass the puck around well. Side of the net, this pass. Now right in front, and coming in was Sekera. And right at the goalie, and Markstrom was ready for that.
A lot of puck movement, a lot of player movement, and Andre Sekera activates at the right time. Keep your eye on the right side of the screen. Sekera's moving. Everybody's focus for the Vancouver Canucks is on the movement in the corner. And a terrific pass by Connor McDavid gets it through the legs at the right time.
Shot away by Hamhuis down the ice. No score, first period. Quiet crowd at Rextall Place. Anxiously waiting something to happen by Edmonton. Well, here he comes. McDavid made the pass to Hall, dropped it back. McDavid is right there, didn't see it right away. Now he does, and he has it under control. The pass was intercepted by Gauntz, and he shoots it away. Well, the Oilers not doing well so far. They've had just the one shot on this power play. It has 44 seconds left. Three of them line up and come strong to center. It's brought in by Nugent Hopkins. Stop. Played across ice. They're still on the outside. Good four-man box set up by Vancouver from the blue line. No shot. Maybe now. The shot by Letestu. Blocked. Another shot. That's blocked. And no rebound this time. Little pushing and shoving in there. Big Tramkin for Vancouver. Make sure there's no damage done to his goalie.
Tramkin is big, 6'5", going up against another big guy in Patrick Maroon, who knows that if he wants to be an impact player, he's got to set up exactly where he sets up in front of Markstrom. Looking for the rebound, not cleared away, and turn the shot, and Patrick Maroon continues to snap at the puck. And here's our Samsung net cam. As you see, Markstrom, and the puck just goes underneath him. Able to make the stop, and Patrick Maroon not having any chance to get to it.
So the face-off in the big circle to the left of Markstrom. Won by Vancouver. Good turn by Ben Hutton. He flipped it high and got the puck out. Osterley backs up. He's caught. He'll have to go back again. Now turns around and hits the line. The pass comes right through the middle, and Nugent Hopkins carries on. Shot into the corner, hoping Patrick Maroon could catch up. 5 players are with him on the boards. Nugent Hopkins went down. Penalty done. Total of 3 shots on goal. No score in the first period. Each has had a power play. So now, the puck is just cleared to the center ice area. Two teams at full strength. Changes have been made. And here's Virtanen trying to get inside. He put on the brakes and kept going, but he was caught by Reinhart. Then lost the puck. His partner picked it up. Dorsett turning around with it. He's caught. Might get a pass back and does to the blue line. Shot deflected wide of the Edmonton net. 7:20 left to play. This is the first period. Three players jam on the boards. Puck comes loose. Quick shot is blocked. Reinhart standing right in front of his goalie, made the save himself. Oilers carry on. Henrik shot it in. That's just onside. Changes are made. Vancouver fresh legs on for this attack. It's drilled in wide of the net by Bedon. Stays in there looking for it. It goes to the boards on the other side. Bedon's in front of the net. It hit his stick and went up high into the netting.
Connor McDavid, every month that he has played in the NHL, 3 months in total, he has been the rookie of the month. And he's better than a point-a-game guy. Bob, we were talking before the game started. Your thoughts on Connor McDavid? You saw all the great ones play here. Tell me your thoughts on Connor.
Oh, he's right up there. You know, I love this game, as you know, like we all do. And when you see a player with that talent, just turned 19 years old, I get goosebumps even talking about it. He's going to be a gem of a prize in the league. 19 years old. Beautiful player. Vancouver trying to get the first goal, and an injured player on the ice of the Oilers. It's Nurse who's down. Didn't see what happened, but down on all fours. It took him a while to get to the knees.
Puck to either the throat or the face. As defensemen are always in the shooting lane. It goes, I think this puck ramped up on him. So this is when you always have the player try to get stick on puck, but as he tries to get his stick on the puck, it ramps up his stick and travels right into his face. That stings. And coaches teach stick on puck, but unfortunately, that's one of the side effects. That actually looks like in the throat, so he needs direct attention right away.
Hope he's okay. We'll keep him posted, of course. There's no score in this first period. Tannen got it back to the blue line. A long shot. No harm done there. Easily picked off by Talbot. Puck is going to be cleared away by Pacioretty. And then Sekera followed up and shot the puck in for the Oilers. Sekera had to back off the blue line as Vancouver Canucks got the puck out, but they were headed for a change. The Sedins are on again. The amazing Sedins, 35 years of age. The two of them are 1-2 in scoring for the Vancouver Canucks this season. Into the goalie, Talbot, and he hangs onto it. Daniel, 28 goals, 61 points. He's the top guy.
Coors Light asks, what will you brave when the mountains turn blue? Will you brave taking a new run? How about braving a road trip to enemy territory in your team's colors? Will you follow a light leading to who knows where? And for the brave ones, when that can turns blue, it's as ready as you are. Will you brave the colds? Coors Light.
Share your love of hockey by tagging your photos #NHL Hockey Time for your chance to win great monthly Samsung prizes and a grand prize trip or two to the 2016 NHL Awards. #NHL Hockey Time powered by Samsung.
Reasons to love the 12, McDonald's new chicken sandwich. It's named after the best time of day. You can eat it on the go. The 12 sets you up for a great afternoon. It makes the perfect lunch, whenever that is. Canadian raised seasoned chicken, tomato, Applewood seasoned sauce. The 12, grilled or crispy, it's a fresh new take on lunch from McDonald's.
I've known a few women like you.
I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
This is the girl who knows things.
Now playing.
Welcome back. The name of the building may have changed over the years, but the memories stay the same. And one of the most, well, unforgettable moments in hockey history was Wayne Gretzky, December 30th, 1981, went into the game with 45 goals, hoping he could maybe get 46, 47, 48, 49. How about 50? Mike Bossy and Maurice Richard had scored 50 goals in 50 games. Prior to Wayne doing this, Wayne's favorite record, and I'd say Drew and Bob, he's not the only one that thinks that way.
No, indeed. I have a little story about that when we get a chance. There's a face-off here in the Edmonton zone, so this is more important than any story I might have. The Vancouver Canucks keep it in. Look out. Sedin shoots right on. That was Henrik who let that one fly. And they stay looking for the puck. Henrik made a little short pass, and a penalty coming up because of that. Daniel was hauled down as he took the pass from his brother.
And it was that short little pass. It's very hard to contain the Sedins. Todd McCollum and Mark Fane both disagree. Yeah, well, I think you've got a case if you're Mark Fane and Todd McCollum, but if you're Daniel Sedin, you will draw the attention of the referees. And this looks like a good stick battle right there between two guys fighting over the puck. But the referee decided to make the call, and Todd McCollum looks on, and Mark Fane looks up, and the crowd boos as they see their team shorthanded again.
Aha! They've come for a hockey game. They're going now.
The Oilers penalty to number 5, Mark Fane.
That's cleared all the way down the ice.
Time 14 minutes 27 seconds.
Second power play of the period for Vancouver.
Fane tripping at 14:27.
Shots were few though on both power plays. Canucks got 3, I think, on their first power play. Let's see what happens here. Cannon rolled it ahead. Off the boards and cleared again by Edmonton. Sitting at 3, but now looking at the stats of that first power play. In fact, they failed to get a shot in that first power play. Yeah, they do now. Edmonton was not much better. There's no score in this first period. 4:34 remaining. And only 55 seconds left in the power play for Vancouver. They're 200 feet away from Cam Talbot. Shortened up a bit with that pass up to Daniel. Slams the puck in. Daniel Sedin waits for it and hits his skates all right. And he keeps it into the corner as Sekera failed to clear it out. Stopped at the line. Hutton tried a shot, was tipped wide of the net. Loose puck right there from the side of the goal. Daniel fed it back along the boards. Henrik threw it to the middle, gets it again. Henrik Sedin, or rather Daniel now on it. The two of them back and forth with the puck, and Daniel missed it at the blue line.
Doesn't happen very often.
Henrik takes his pass, didn't control it properly. Has another shot at it though. Drops it out to the line. Hutton passes off. Shot from the other wing. That was stopped by Sekera, and that hurt him. He cripples around a bit. Henrik Sedin ready with the puck. Centered it. Penalty is over. And again, no shots on a power play for Vancouver. Henrik plays it up in close. That's broken up. It's going to be brought out by Nugent Hopkins. He's coming down with a right wing pass, and he heads for the net. Puck off the goalie. He's on it. Nugent Hopkins over on the boards. Got his skates down on it, but he can't move thanks to Biega of the Vancouver Canucks. Had it covered all the way. There's a giveaway. And Hall's around the net. Centered it. Down for Nugent Hopkins. Couldn't jam it home. Markstrom hangs on. A scrap might come out of this with sticks high. Pushing and shoving. And the two referees are hollering at everybody. See if they break him up without a penalty.
Over 8 million new ways to make your chicken beautiful at Harvey's. More toppings, more sauces. Now that's a beautiful thing.
Zach Cassian gets in quick on the forecheck. You stick effectively, and you got a little bit of a pinch from that third forward, Taylor Hall. You get a little chance by the net, and then the Vancouver Canucks doing the smart thing, knocking bodies down in front of the net when you've got the opportunity. This may pick up the emotional level of this game, Bob, because so far it's kind of been flat, hasn't it?
has. When you talk about 2 power plays in just 1 period, or part of 1 period for Vancouver, and they had a pretty good game against LA the other night at home.
Dynamite against the California teams, beating Anaheim, San Jose, and Los Angeles.
But not tonight. Cassian, Dorsett, roughing. 2 minutes each. So here's your 4-on-4 hockey, opening up a little bit of ice. The Canucks speeding in, the shot to the glove of Talbot. He hangs on. I was mentioning about when Gretzky got those 5 goals. Well, he told me, it was funny. Walter was talking, of course, all week with Wayne, and he was going to make the trip out. He didn't want to miss the 50 goals, right? Right. So he was going to come out the next game, and Wayne called him after the game and said, "Dad, don't bother coming out. I got 5 tonight."
And Wayne Gretzky will be with our Gene Principe and the boys on the panel. We're looking forward to that. That's awesome. Don't bother paying for the play ticket.
I got 5 tonight, Dad. Sorry. 2:30 left to play in the first period. No score here tonight. Not yet. Little tip and attempt in front of the net, and then the Canucks are going to clear the puck up the center off the boards. They want to make a change, and that's going to be an icing call, so they can't.
When you look at Wayne Gretzky, and it's quite an interesting comparison. In the first season with the Edmonton Oilers, Wayne was able to play longer games, 137 points, 1.73 points per game, and the 1.05 points per game for Connor shows that he might be able to get close to that company at the great one.
He's played 43 games, as you know, Drew. And he's got 45 points.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I was never great at math, but I believe that's a little better than 1 point a game.
I think you're right.
And it took him a while to get back from that broken collarbone. Bone in the chest area, wherever it was.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Now the passing continues inside that Vancouver line. The first shot from the blue line is way wide of the net. Another penalty call by the referee at center ice.
It's going to be, I think, to the Oilers on this one.
Hooking.
Vancouver, I'm sorry.
It's Vancouver, yep.
My mistake, so this is the hook. Chris, yeah, you're right, absolutely right on top of it. Chris Tanev right there. I thought when Tanev went down, it was the call they're making instead. Chris Tanev hooks up Jordan Eberle on the 4-on-3 power play, which we don't get to see very often.
So Brink and Cowell, the referees, it seems, are going to call everything tonight.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
55 remaining in the period. Sekera ready. Blast the puck into the glove of Markstrom.
Crazy about that decision from Andre Sekera. I like the fact you want to get the puck on net and attack as soon as you can. But a 4-on-3, you can take your time a little bit more. You can have that opportunity. You're looking for that high tip in the slot, but you can make a better shot.
Edmonton now, their second power play. Oilers have the 3 shots on the previous power play. Let's see how they do now. Here he comes. Connor. Baby. Pass off to the right. They just circled with it. Connor McDavid swings around the net and gets in that low slot area. Will he get the puck? Right here. He's got it. Out front. Beautiful pass. But Eberle fanned on it. Never get a better setup. The goalie was on the other side of the net too. Again in front, one more shot, and he caught it this time. Markstrom got the left glove up and grabbed the Eberle shot. First time he fanned, the second time was right on.
You called it though. Connor McDavid goes to the low slot, hooks around by the net, and he supports. A beautiful pass right on Eberle's tape, but just cannot find the first shot, can't find the handle. The second shot, he got into the glove, but that one was a very, very nice pass by Connor McDavid.
Guys in the truck showing us the replay, and they spotted the puck hitting the stick before it came out. Kind of fooled Eberle. So you heard it. Final minute, first period, no score. Dorsett clears it for Vancouver, and they get the puck deep in the Edmonton zone. The goalie comes out again. Talbot played it on the boards on this left side. One more rush maybe. Down the center, Draisaitl in over the line. He's had a good season for Edmonton. Comes on right behind him, Maroon. And around the net to the other side. Hall on with the breaks, trying to get away from Gauntz. Does with the pass. And Letestu shot it to the corner and got it back. Letestu around the net. Taylor Hall back for him. Letestu has nobody at the blue line. Now there's just one soul back there, but he goes deep with the pass. Finally, it comes near the line. Time winding down. Crowd wants a shot. They get one. It's wide. Draisaitl centered it. Again! A slap at its side of the net, and it doesn't go in. 3 seconds remaining, and that should do it. First period done in this final game at Rextall Place. The shots were 8-7 Vancouver. After one period, scoreless in Edmonton.
Play the Stanley Cup Playoffs Bracket Challenge powered by Samsung. Compete against friends, family, and co-workers for a chance to win great prizes. Who will you pick?
All place in Edmonton, Alberta. Final game for this old building. And there's no score. The shots were close to 8-7 in favor of Vancouver. Power plays didn't work. Nothing worked.
No, nothing worked. You're absolutely right. There's got to be more energy, really, from both teams, doesn't there?
First pass by Henrik. Sedin down the ice. Didn't quite hit his man, Hansen, who was on the fly, going in on the right wing. So the Canucks back up. Henrik tries it again. That was a blind pass. They seldom work, and that one didn't. Foreshore. Icing call. Saints. Edmonton.
Well, Todd McClellan, a lot was made of his comments after the game against the Calgary Flames. But he talked about it today that they've washed everything away. They had 2 really hard practices. And when he was asked whether losing's become ingrained in the organization, he said, I'm not prepared to say that. He still believes in this team. He still believes that they want to be Edmonton Oilers.
Sekera played the puck on the boards and did not get out. By the way, Darnell Nurse, who was hit with the puck in the first period, went to the room, did not come back. He has not started this second period. Keane is checking on that for us. Vancouver Canucks trying to trust the situation. Good forechecking by Vancouver. Good play by Horvat. Prevented play. Puck loose inside the line again. Shot comes to Talbot, but bad angle, not hard, right at him. Hangs on to it.
Bobby, you and I were laughing listening to the great Wayne Gretzky, 99. You got to watch him all these years, call all of his important games, especially these Stanley Cups. Nobody scored more goals as an Oiler at Rextall Place than the great Wayne Gretzky. But as soon as you started talking about Walter, you lit up. Why is that?
Oh, my goodness. Well, we go back a long way, too, of course. And Walter is Wayne. Well, you heard him in the interview there with the boys in that first intermission. He has been such a major part of it. And I always cared about Walter.
He's a good man, isn't he?
Oh, wonderful person. Phyllis, his wife, fortunately passed away. She was a lovely lady. Canucks break up a pass inside the line and get the puck out and down the ice. McCann pushed it a little deeper. But that's all. No more 2-3 passes in a row. You're a coach. Why is that? I noticed that a lot.
Coaches are talking about defense now. Defense. There's spent a lot of time on moving the puck, but the defense takes over because it's easier to defend and get guys to open up and score.
Burrow's turning around, got a quick pass away, but Andrews had to go back a little deeper in his own zone. His partner played it down hard. That's going to be icing. Here we go again.
Well, we saw Darnell Nurse take that shot to the face or the throat in the first period as he was attempting to block. And as you look at the Oilers bench, they are going to be down Darnell Nurse for the rest of the game. As defensemen, again, this goes what coaches want. They want shot blocking. They want stick on puck. They want you to close time and space. But there, the puck ramps up and hits Darnell. And Darnell comes off, getting immediate medical attention from TV4.
Cannon pass around the net. Finally through center ice. Badon brought it back in. Shot from a short side angle, and that's cleared away. And it got outside the line, 1-on-1. How will this shape up? Cassian trying to get in, couldn't get inside that one man back. Henrik's played it over in front of the net. Nobody could do any damage there, and Burrows had made a pretty good play to get the puck out of the danger spot, straight out from the net. Canucks back, and Burrows hit his man near center ice. Pretty good pass. Henrik brings it on from his brother, goes in around the net, made the circle, no shot yet, and he just threw it over wildly to the far side. Henrik got his stick down on it, couldn't make a play. To Daniel, who was in the corner. Still no score in the hockey game. And we're nearing 4 minutes of play in the second period. Very few whistles. End to end, but nothing happening. Shots are 10-7 in the game. They were 8-7 in the first period. But just the two so far. Edom couldn't get a shot away. Got all the way to the blue line and then circled it, backhanded the puck in deep. Hansen tried to find it. That's going to be cleared away by Yakupov, or is it? Centering pass picked off, and Yakupov nearly lost it a second time.
A really good recovery by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the Yakupov turnover.
That's Viegas starting Vancouver back. Changes have been made. Horvat comes up over the line, gets set. Shot wildly fired by that short side. Stopped at the line and kept in. Amhus couldn't get a shot. On the other side, still no shot on goal. Boy, they're all fading back and protecting the goalie. Blocking shots, deflecting shots. Horvat tries it again for Vancouver. Sticking with him is Sekera. From the blue line, shot is tipped in front of the net again. Goalie didn't have to worry about the Hamilton shot. Down the ice comes Hall. Great skater coming in, drops it back, broken up, and cleared to center. Dorsett takes off, put a pass up, and the shot fired wide by Granlund. Off the boards and down the ice. And who stops it? Put it up over the line to the center ice area. Oilers just line up to shoot it back in, and the goalie comes out again. Dan Hamhughes starts them off once more. The pass hits McCann. He had to turn around in his own zone. So back and forth, and a lot of circling going on. Hamhughes finally the forward pass. Backhanded in by Virtanen. He's up quickly. The goalie came out and fell. Talbot hustles back between the pipes. The shot coming in. He was ready for it, but missed the net. Up there is McDavid. Just across the line, offside the call.
Well, you just saw 97 to 87. Sidney Crosby leads the Penguins against Alexander Ovechkin in the powerful Washington Capitals in a potential playoff preview. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 Mountain on Sportsnet 360.
We saw Wayne and heard Wayne in the first intermission, and the panel will be ready for Mark Messier in period of the second period intermission. So look forward to that.
Okay.
Mark, talked to him this morning. He looks fabulous, isn't he?
He could still probably scrap on the blade, don't you think?
I wouldn't doubt it. Dr. Grant Fuhrer, he looks pretty good too, and I mentioned that to him, and he, how are you feeling? He said, my golf game is great.
It was always
good golf.
Really good golfer. It was always great. So when you were with the Oilers all those times, and they had all those stars, was there any thought that they might lose a game? Did they always go in the game? Did you always think this team's going to win games? Period?
No, I never did think about that. I just thought about how lucky I am to be able to go to work in a booth like this with a person like you alongside and watch all these great hockey players. That is unreal. Amazing. Talk about being spoiled. And you know, I always got emotional anyway. I can't help it. That's me. And goosebumps galore before a game. Out comes Wayne and his line. And Curry, a great talk with Curry this morning. We all remembered our own little thoughts about the past, and goosebumps again. It's crazy.
this building and this time and this team, they really, like Todd McClellan said today, this is really a total celebration of the entire years of the Edmonton Oilers.
30 teams now, when you think about it, when the Oilers came aboard with all the youngsters, Glenn Sazer. They got 5 cups.
Nobody's going to do that.
5 Stanley Cups. All right. They're battling for last place now this season. Game tonight and one more game. They'll be with this team in their home. Close call in front of the net. But that's all we've been getting. Close calls. That time Nugent Hopkins was wide open and couldn't score to the goalie's left, which appeared to be wide open.
You're right.
Nearing 7 minutes of play in the second. Puck dumped ahead by Pakarinen. Oilers get organized. Looks good on this attack. The shot stopped. Rebound there. Knocked away from the goal mouth area. Cleared away by Ben Hunt of the Canucks. Oilers look like they're coming alive here. Shot in from center ice by Pakarinen. 2 forecheckers are in quickly. Played back by Hall near the blue line. Stopped and kept onside. Draisaitl centers it. Hit a stick in front of the goal. Nobody could pick it up. Dorsett got it down the ice. He might get a shot and does. That stop goes to the far side again. Up on the play, trying to keep it in. Just go after the puck near the blue line. That might be a chance to clear, but they didn't turn fast enough. Avril does, but he's covered back there. Makes a little bump, lost the puck. Oilers are on it though inside the line. Long shot fired wide of the net. Osterley had to back off. Stopped again. Oilers keep it in there. Connor McDavid can't get loose to get in front of the net, and it went flying over the glass. Into the netting. Still no score in the game.
As a Boston Pizza general manager, I know the secret to all-star nachos lies in the chip. That's why our exclusive Cactus Cut nachos are made with our delicious and crispy Cactus Cut chips. And to celebrate, T-shirt shot out of cannons nationwide. It's nacho time. Oh, how many of these did we order? New Cactus Cut nachos. That's all-star food.
In a world of brackets, there are many paths to victory. You have the randomizers, strategizers, compartmentalizers, socializers, pulverizers, and even the accessorizers. Join the Stanley Cup Playoffs Bracket Challenge powered by Samsung for a chance to win great prizes. Who will you pick?
This is what precision feels like. Magnetic ride control actively monitors road conditions 1,000 times per second to deliver a comfortable ride.
1,000 times, huh? Yep, per second. How about that?
This is magnetic ride control in the new, meticulously crafted 2016 Sierra Denali from GMC. This is the precision of professional grade.
Play the Stanley Cup Playoffs Bracket Challenge powered by Samsung. Compete against friends, family, and coworkers for a chance to win great prizes. Who will you pick? Visit sportsnet.ca/NHL bracket.
Welcome back to Rextall Place. Tonight it's about the Oilers in the National Hockey League, but when the Oilers first came into existence, it was the World Hockey Association. And here's a look at some of the programs from that first season, 1974-75. Jacques Plante recording the first win in Oilers history. Stars jumping to the World Hockey Association. Al Hamilton, a former captain. And how about the Big M there with the Toronto Toros? Those programs courtesy Bill Whitten. Thanks, Bill, for the trip down memory lane.
Face-off coming up to the right of Markstrom. Face-off won by Edmonton. They're going to try to set it up from the blue line. Long pass to open ice, though. Got in behind the net. Nugent Hopkins tried to get free. Flipped the puck around the net. Korpikoski missed it. Got a chance to play it again and failed. Vancouver having a tough time to pick it up though and clear it. Quick shot by Yakupov. He scores! Well, you knew it had to come. Yakupov, and it was just like that. Puck came to his stick. That was a beautiful shot.
It certainly was. That's what Nail Yakupov can do. If he gets to the right position on the ice, he can use that terrific release to beat pretty much any goaltender. And this is off the forecheck. It's a good job by the Oilers to get off the forecheck and work off the boards to the net. And Nail Yakupov has got a wonderful release that it gets on you quick. Kelly Rudy often talks about a quick release, but also a heavy shot. Yakupov's got the kind of shot that just gets on you fast.
Yakupov the goal. Just the one assist, that to Mark Fane at 8:27 of the second period. And Edmonton in the final game here at Rextall Place will take a 1-0 lead. Down comes Henrik Sedin. His pass escapes everybody, but now Hansen picks up the loose puck. Flipped it high on this side, and Oilers clear again. Cassian brought it in. No shot coming from him, but he has the puck behind the goal. Backed it up along the boards to the blue line. A long shot right to the goalie, Markstrom, and no rebound. 8th goal of the season for Yakupov from Fane at 8:27.
Nail Yakupov has come under fire here. In this last game, he has used his fiery shot to open up the scoring. One thing about Nail Yakupov, he does have that ability. This is a good forecheck. The pinch by Mark Fane is what squeezes the puck loose, and Yakupov jumps on it, turns, fires right away. Markstrom can't get set for the shot.
Face-off taken over by Ben Hutton. Played it on this side. Everybody covered. Nobody could get the puck out of the zone for Vancouver. So Edmonton, as we mentioned, seem to have come alive here in the second period. Have a goal, and they're looking for more here. Hall whipped the pass over. He was at a great spot to shoot. Elected to pass it off to Pakarinen. Got around the net. And now Hall again circles everybody. Left it right there at the point. And the pass intended for Party was intercepted. So he'll come back and take it from his goalie. Padon is up there on him right away, but it'll be cleared away, and out of the zone is Avril coming down that left side. Avril around the net, looks out front, gets ready to make the play. The shot is on. Rebound off the lower part of the pipe. It did come out front, but nobody could get a second shot, and Gauntz is out for Vancouver. He'll shoot one in wide of the net. That's harmless enough. Taken over by Reinhardt. Played it ahead a little bit, but not too far, not far enough to get it out. 1-0. Edmonton leading with 9:25 left to play in the second period. Chris Tanev brought it back and gave it to Henry. Pass to the middle. Big circles go on again. And it's lifted high and deep into the Edmonton zone. Penalty coming. Horvat was tripped. Yakupov thinks maybe that may be a real souvenir, and you know it might be.
Oh, he looks so much like you.
Thanks to you, we're saving for his education.
It's never too early.
And you're going back to work soon?
Yes, and I could really use some new work clothes.
Well, let's see what we can do. So, by making those changes we discussed, your new financial plan will save you an extra $1,500 a year. Good luck at work.
You look amazing, honey. Really? You're gonna blow him away. Isn't she?
Let us help you save an extra $1,500 a year. You're richer than you think. Scotiabank.
Yes, the Holy Grail, the granddaddy of all championships, Lord Stanley's mug. Speaking of mugs, do these mugs look ready to lose? It's about sacrifice, playing every shift like it's your last. So it doesn't matter who your favorite team is, because you love this game so much, you can taste it.
Welcome back, Neil Yakupov on the scoreboard in one way, and now another as he finds himself in the penalty box and joined by Grant Fuhr. You stood tall in your time as a member of the Edmonton Oilers, and for you, a bit of a different story as a local boy. What was it like for you, first off, to be involved as a kid watching the Edmonton Oilers' inception into the World Hockey Association and NHL?
Well, for me, it was fun. I mean, I had the opportunity to watch them when they played the old Edmonton Gardens, and to see the new building built and transition, and now as a fan, I get to see this building transition out, and I'll see a few games in Rogers also.
And in between, you were part of the transition of the hockey team from the WHA in the sense you joined them in the NHL. I mean, what do you remember about this building and being such a great part of a great dynasty?
Well, I think for myself, obviously to play with the Oilers and be from Edmonton, I think it was a great thrill. I mean, as a kid, you want to play in the National Hockey League, but to be able to do it at home in front of friends and family, I think was a great honor, and it's a great building to have your career start in.
And how are you feeling about what the night might be like?
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I get to hang out with these guys and catch up on some old stories, and it's great to see the old building. It'll be a shame to see it go.
Grant, thank you.
My pleasure.
Power play underway for Vancouver. 2 shots so far, and both deflected wide of the net. They haven't had a shot on a power play, and this is their 3rd of the game. It's 1-0 Edmonton. Let's see if they can tie it here. They're in control. Shot coming from Hutton. No, it doesn't. He stays open. Hangs on for too long again. Won't get a shot. He was covered. Outside they go. Once again, passing it around. A little too much, maybe. Hansen made another pass. It'll get to Hutton now at the blue line. He's ready. He's covered. He won't get a shot from there. And on this side, Hansen couldn't handle the puck cleanly. Chance for Edmonton to clear, and there she goes.
As we mentioned, they are struggling on the power play. 2 for their last 42 coming into this game. And they're not shooting the puck. They're not aggressive enough to the net. They're great passing the puck on the perimeter, but nothing going to the front of the net. When you're struggling, you got to get the ugly goals.
Bo Horvat for Vancouver. And a swift pass up there that's easily broken up. Cleared down the ice, and a good move by Markstrom to leave, because 2 Oilers were up there and a chance to play it. So we saved the day, maybe. It's still 1-0 Edmonton. Here's Horvat. Good speed coming in hard. After Pardy. Pardy shook it off, got the puck away from him. Played it up on the boards, and it's cleared all the way down the ice. 4 seconds left on the power play. And that's the 3rd time they've had the extra man and did not register a shot on goal. Vancouver's power play needs a little work. Here come the Oilers. A soft shot from the left side by Nugent Hopkins. Right to Markstrom.
Well, Willie Desjardins was a very good offensive player when he played, and as a coach, he always had good power plays, good special teams. Now, to be fair, they've got a lot of guys out of the lineup that normally would be in the lineup, but those are the 2 guys, Henrik and Daniel, that are the guys that run the power play, and they've always been really successful here at Rextall. When you look at Daniel and Henrik's record at Rextall Place, they're the 2 of the saddest guys in the NHL that this building's closing down.
They didn't do it fairly. Broken stick. They're going to do it again anyway, in that big circle to the right of Markstrom. It was Eberle who had the stick broken, got a new one now, and we're set to go. 6:56 remaining, 2nd period in Edmonton. The Oilers win the draw. Setup goes to the boards at the far side, a shot anyway. Do it all over again. Another face-off right there.
Markstrom doing a good job eating the puck, not allowing a second chance. You were right a few minutes ago when you talked about the Edmonton Oilers starting to come on. Yakupov gets the goal. They have a good penalty kill, and now want to face off to get a shot on net. It's not a scoring chance, but it's a good shot on net. And once again, you see the little spin move in front by Connor McDavid looking for the rebound.
Oilers score again! Desjardins was talking about who was hot and who wasn't on his team. And Todd McClellan was telling us that Patrick Maroon has had a great second half. And here he goes again, 2-0.
Again, a face-off, this time won by the Vancouver Canucks. But Bob, something that you talked about by both teams in the first period, the giveaways, the turnovers. A giveaway that just should not happen. Not really a lot of pressure, but Patrick Maroon coming back up through the middle. Again, turns, fires in on a heinous giveaway.
Number 10 in the season for Maroon. 13-16 the time. And an unassisted goal to boot.
The Oilers goal scored unassisted by Maroon at 13-16.
All right, 6:20 left in the second period now, and Hunt tries to do it himself. He gets up as far as the blue line, then backhanded the puck in. Oilers were all back. They're going to clear the zone easily. Nice pass down that far side. They get in, but offside was Pakarinen. Coming in hard, waiting for the pass from Hall, and he was ahead of the play.
Patrick Maroon is somebody that the Oilers are looking to the future with. Patrick Maroon comes from the Anaheim Ducks. He's got great hands. As he describes himself, a big man with a good set of hands. Emerson Edom throws that to nobody but the guy in the orange jersey. And it's a very tough puck to pick up from the Samsung net cam. Markstrom moves out. He realizes the giveaway too early, or too late, I should say. There's nothing he can do on that shot.
13-16 was the time of the goal. The second of the night for Edmonton. That's the scoring in the game. Long shot from the blue line by Sakara. Didn't get through. Sedin centered. Knocked down again by Fane. His drive right on rebound. Nobody could pick it up, and two players were in close. Nice save by Markstrom as he went down, made the right pad save, and the puck shot to center ice. That's Daniel Sedin who played it back, and then cleared in by Hendricks. Yakupov, he got the first goal. Gave it away. Hansen. He'll never get a better chance than that in this building anymore. 5:15 left in the third. That'll shake you up, wouldn't it?
It certainly will. Saw Emerson Edom do it and almost returned the favor, Neil Yakupov.
There's Cassian coming in to pick it up for Edmonton. Pinned on the boards by Biega. Oilers keep it in at the blue line. The pass across the line by Osterley. Shot is wide. Oilers seem to be beating Vancouver to the puck now, and all these deflected shots, rebounds. Two of them fighting for possession along the boards. And it's steered around the net to the other side. Ducks don't get it out. A giveaway. Cassian can't get a shot. Passes off. From the blue line, kept in Reinhardt. Boy, we're seeing a lot of giveaways. That was another stellar giveaway inside the line, but nobody can take advantage to get a shot on the net. Cassian has come hard. I think they're going to call a penalty. Maybe they play go for a bit. The crowd want to call, but no, the play continues. And broken up just inside the Edmonton blue line. Cassian is going to go.
Dorsett after Dorsett hit him with a pretty solid check.
Down through center, picked off by Granlund. Turned around, flipped the pass out front, and Virtanen couldn't get it. The Oilers do, and here he is. Look at him. All down, gonna be a penalty now. Yeah. McDavid wanted to set the place roaring. And he did everything he could, but it was hauled down.
As a Boston Pizza general manager, I know the secret to all-star nachos lies in the chip. That's why our exclusive Cactus Cut nachos are made with our delicious and crispy Cactus Cut chips. And to celebrate, T-shirt shot out of cannons nationwide. It's nacho time. Oh, how many of these did we order? New Cactus Cut nachos. That's all-star food. What if your next phone could take photos like a pro? Like that one, even in low light. Busted. What if it gave you a memory to expand to store all your pictures?
More followers than me.
And what if your memories could be more memorable? Whoa, look out! Wow. And what if you could do all that and still look this good? Not you, buddy. Sorry.
Action Car and Truck Accessories is Canada's largest automotive accessory retailer. For over 30 years, they've been offering the best car, van, truck, Jeep, and SUV accessories. And they take the guesswork and intimidation out of buying the right accessories for your vehicle, while also offering the industry's best commercial accessories and professional-grade installation on everything they sell. Action Car and Truck Accessories. Drop by or visit actioncarandtruck.com.
Welcome back. It was 97 versus 6'7" Nikita Trampkin. So a little bit of McDavid versus Goliath, and it was not fairly done. So the Edmonton Oilers are on the power play. One of their final power plays in this building, a building that has less than 17,000 seats. The MTS Center and Barclays Center also under that total. The cameras are on, well, not the wrong side, but the other side. First NHL arena with a center-hanging video scoreboard, and only MSG in New York, which unofficially 1968 is older than this building, Drew and Rob.
And the face-off deep in the Vancouver zone to the left of the goal. Won by Vancouver, controlled well and shot away down the ice. Edmonton 0 for 2 in the power play. So the Oilers get possession and skate on in with it and dump it deep. Rextall tried to pick it up, didn't do it at the blue line. He passed by McDavid, gets it back. McDavid in, passes off to the side of the net, keeps going, picks it up again. Flipped it around the goal. Over there is Avril. Avril and McDavid back and forth. And here's Hall. He comes in quickly, left it right there. McDavid getting it loose. He's being chased, taken care of by Gaunce. And the puck is back to center ice. 2:50 left in this second period. The Oilers have taken a 2-0 lead on the power play. Rextall, bad angle, no shot, smart move. Here is beautiful setup. Score! Connor McDavid. Remember that name. You gotta love him.
He called it though about Leon Draisaitl. Didn't have the shot pulled up, so then they tried to set something up. And they walk into the zone. Good entry into the zone with support. Then you start looking for options. But Connor McDavid just stayed with it. Stayed in front of the net. And just, he's got such great hands to take away pucks from opposition, but also a little tap here and there in the right position. It'll put the puck in. Always around the net. Fakes the look to the net. Stays with it. Always trying to find the puck. Terrific finish by number 97.
Wow. That's number 16, by the way, on this season. The shortened season for him. Connor McDavid, 17-26. Makes it 3-0. Getting in there now is Jared McCann. Centering puck for Vancouver. At the line, Bartkowski came up, couldn't steady him. And the Oilers have now taken over here in the second period. 1:52 left to play in the second period, here at Rextall Place. And McDavid from Avril and Hall at 17-26, the third goal. That one on the power play to boot. Vancouver will attack. Coming in is Horvat, right in on goal. He was grabbed from behind, but it goes right on. He could get a decent shot. Canucks are on it though, slapped around the net. Carty stopped that. Couldn't move it very far. It comes to Yakupov. He tried a little soccer move. Had a stick broken. And did a pretty good job.
Love your business but not accounting? You need FreshBooks, the cloud accounting software designed exclusively for small business owners.
Yakupov's stick broke. Tries to kick it out. Well, no, it didn't, but then he makes a beautiful kick save. Save and a beauty by Neil Yakupov. The goal, a little bit of a cycle. Connor McDavid looks to go net, goes instead to Jordan Eberle, his favorite target, but then stays in front. Talked about power play struggling. When your power play struggles, get a greasy goal. And there's your friend Walter, enjoying number 97 like he used to enjoy 99.
Yes, sir, Walter. You're looking great. Face-off is in the Edmonton zone. Comes to the boards. The Oilers are jumping to the puck every time. Pretty good move by Avril right there to get it deep. But Canada was back, and he cleared it for Vancouver. Sedin threw it to the right side. That was Henry. The pass comes through the blue ice, and no damage done. Osterley will back it up in his own zone. His partner played it ahead. We're in the final minute of period 2. And once again, Connor McDavid sets one up. No shot on goal resulting. Cannon down away for Vancouver and up over the line with the two Sedin boys. And the shot by Daniel is off the leg and wide of the net. Here's Connor McDavid. Cannon once. Nobody opens, so we just got rid of it to center ice. 25 seconds remaining. Once again, the pass hits Macarena. Rolled it over the line, okay, but it was taken away quickly by Biega. Once again, he'll take it and go behind his own net. Ball is in for checking. Give away in there. Macarena shot deflected wide of the net. On the puck is Nugent Hopkins. It hopped away from Hall behind the goal. That'll do it. For the second period. All Oilers. Coming up next, to the point. And it's goals by Yakupov, Maroon, and a kid by the name of Connor McDavid.
I am the wealthiest woman in America. How did I get here? You don't have any money, you stupid ginger! Get me a new lawyer.
The boss.
Is that necessary? Super necessary.
To be doing, and that's, contracting.
Start your free 30-day trial today. No credit card required. Go to freshbookstrial.com now.
Welcome back to Rextall Place for period number 3. Shots in the second were 19-13. Edmonton, they really took over.
As we look at the summary, Neil Yakupov was the guy that started things off with a terrific shot assist by Mark Fain, Patrick Maroon, and a giveaway, and then Connor McDavid on the power play, and that's where they started really getting things going their way.
So from the opening face-off, in it goes to the Oilers zone. And stopped at the line by Tanev. He takes a shot to the crowd, hit a skate and went wide of the net. Vancouver won an early start, a good one, here in the third period. To make a game out of this as Edmonton took over in that second period. We just mentioned the third goal of Connor McDavid. His 16th of the season. Through the middle. That'll be Horvat who'll try to bring it on. Shot is off the arm of Talbot and it goes out of play.
Connor McDavid, he's got so many facets to his game. Bob, when you look at Connor McDavid, what's the one thing that strikes you with all the great players you've seen here? What's the big difference with him?
The 1 or 2 steps he makes before he gets to top speed is unbelievable. Can you explain it?
No, well, yeah, he's a really good skater.
My goodness. But lots of good skaters, but they don't get away that quickly, that fast.
Right. And as you mentioned, it's as you said, he was like Paul Coffey as far as his skating ability.
Paul would skate and pass everybody like he was doing nothing. Here he comes again, folks. Hard backhander, too. Goalie makes the save, and nobody could get near the rebound.
Exactly what we just talked about. 2 steps, he's past everybody.
Gone. You can see that pass. He was heading for a change. Might have knocked it down and gone on himself. There was lots of room for him. Biega for Vancouver. Gets the second pass and comes to the line. Shot it in off a stick. Play will go on because of that. Cleared hard by Sekera. Doesn't get out. Keelan in. Quick shot off the leg again. Doesn't reach the goalie. Talbot was moving good. Deflected wide. Played along the boards. Granlund stabbed at it. Comes loose for him. Skates back near the blue line. Lost it then. And the Oilers get it out and down the ice. Up there was Korpakowski. Couldn't quite get to the puck. 3-0. Edmonton leading. Mark Fane passed ahead to his partner. That didn't last very long. Tip pass to the blue line. Don couldn't get near the net. Here's one that's deflected again. Having tough luck around the net with deflected shots.
Get ready for game time with over 100 menu items. Order online for delivery. Boston Pizza will make you a fan.
Register now at sportsnet.ca/fantasy for the Sportsnet Fantasy Playoffs pool presented by Samsung. Make your picks for a chance to win prizes.
Face off to the right of Cam Talbot in goal tonight for the Edmonton Oilers. At the line, Nugent Hopkins failed to make contact, but here's Hall. He nearly got through too. Down and got up quickly. And that time he was covered. Scramble for the puck. 4 of them are on it. And the Canucks are going to clear it out of the zone. 3 of them up to center. Daniel takes the pass, rolls it back in front. Off the arm of Talbot. The shot by Hansen. A good-looking play, but no goal.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins wants a penalty. It's a slick little play here coming up through the neutral zone by the Vancouver Canucks, and this is how Hansen gets wide open. Keep your eye on the left there. Just comes out of frame. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins tries to get inside on Jannik Hansen. Jannik Hansen's just proved to be too strong. And then the blocker arm save by Cam Talbot on a glorious chance.
Henrik's on the face-off for Edmonton. Won it cleanly. And they get the puck down the ice again. Cassian couldn't pick up the pass. The other way for Horvat. Another deflected shot.
We're talking about that, right? We're talking about all the deflected shots and why is it so tough to get chances? Well, because coaches talk to you about time and space all the time. Get your stick on puck. Use that stick for your advantage. But penalty coming up here. Matty Hendricks in the penalty box. Play entered the zone. Todd McClellan now sees his team go shorthanded again. Just at the blue line, Pat Hendricks. Yep, little grab, enough of a grab to disrupt. To walk into the zone.
Vancouver 0 for 3 in the power play. How many shots on those 3 power plays? 0. And there's another shot that's wide of the net on the first attempt on this power play. And finally a shot on goal, and Talbot was there on the short side.
Good chance, though. Got the face-off, went to the net as soon as they could with the shot. Went wide, but it's puck recovery by the Vancouver Canucks as Willie Desjardins looks on at his team. Then the face-off, get some help, get the puck to the net right away. Don't dust it off. Get to the net, get to the puck first, and then get back to the front of the net. Alex Burrows is in perfect position, but as you said, Bob, Cam Talbot read the play perfectly.
Henrik sitting on the face-off for Vancouver. Got to the net all right, but then cleared quickly by Hutton and down the ice. Tried to stop it there at the blue line, just missed it. Hutton has to come back, take it from his goalie. Vancouver starting up, trailing 3-0 in this third period. The breaks around at the blue line. Pass comes over to Daniel, looks around, hopes to find somebody open, has to go to the corner. His brother, Henrik, and Daniel back and forth with the puck. Finally at the blue line, Hutton drills the shot. Rebound was right there. No second shot coming. What a great chance for Daniel Sedin, but he couldn't quite connect. And the Oilers get the puck down the ice. 1 minute left in the penalty. Henrik's in the box for holding. 3-0 the score. Edmonton Oilers all goals in the second period. Yakupov, Maroon, and McDavid. Stopped at the blue line. Good play by Tanev. Centered the puck. A sharp angle as it turned out. Nothing doing there. Flipped behind the net by Sekera to the far side. And again, It is cleared by Edmonton. Penalty time down to 27 seconds now. So this one is running out quickly. Three of them come up quickly over the line. Breaking through with no shot coming. Too sharp an angle. Hen, who stopped it, deliver the pass to the blue line. Cleared over by McCann. He stays open back there. Comes over here to Hughes. Mishandled it. Killed more time. Far side. Another shot blocked. Bartkowski, the defenseman, now a total of 4 shots in the power play, which has ended. And Edmonton maintains that 3-0 lead. 14:45 left to play at the blue line. Diego hands it off. Screen shot in a goal. The goalie Talbot, I don't think saw it at all. Bartkowski is going to get credit for that, I'm sure. I don't think it hit somebody in front. It might have.
I think it might have hit Adam Hardy in front. He's trying to work against Jake Virtanen in front. And it's a smart play, just a quick shot towards the net. Adam Hardy and Jake Virtanen are battling in front of the net. Adam's going to get his stick up, and I do believe he deflects it by Cam Talbot. Battle, turn to knock the puck. Everybody wants to block those shots. Turn. Yeah, it looks like it certainly moves off the shaft of the stick of Adam Hardy. And you can see from our Samsung net cam that Cam Talbot a little exacerbated after that puck goes in. Looks back at his defenseman and goes, really?
Bartkowski gets the goal, and they're on the board. These Canucks from Vancouver. Connor McGinn made the play to the blue line. Loose puck was right there at the side of the net. Bartkowski picks that up and cleared it along the boards, but not too far. Dorset had to come back and leave it right there behind the net. That is Everly trying to get it back out front, but he's caught back there. Throws some sticks all over the place, and the puck is lifted out to center ice. Payne waited and then shouted back in. Canucks are all back circling. Dorset made a pass to open ice. Now they get it near center. Docs just slapped at it. Move it very far at all. And here's Reinhardt. Got up to the line, lost it there. Hall turns away from the check. Gets it over the line and sets it up. The shot is on all right. But right to Markstrom. Good setup by Hall. But the play halted with a goalie save and no rebound.
Follow your favorite team live with the new NHL app. Stay connected with highlights, replays, news, scores, and more. Download the official NHL app today.
This is what precision feels like. Magnetic ride control actively monitors road conditions 1,000 times per second to deliver a comfortable ride.
1,000 times, huh? Yep, per second. How about that?
This is the new, meticulously crafted 2016 Sierra Denali from GMC. This is the precision of professional grade. During GMC Precision Truck Month, get up to $10,000 total value on a 2016 Sierra 1500 Kodiak Edition with these precision features.
The jungle is no longer safe for you. I want him dead. A new man can protect you now. Is a man cub worth?
This is my home!
Jungle Book in 3D and IMAX 3D.
Like the Rocky Mountains themselves, Coors Banquet is an American original. Since 1873, our beer's been brewed in Golden, Colorado, because that's where we find our Rocky Mountain water and two-row high country barley. Originals always follow their own road. And that road has brought Coors Banquet right over the border to Canada. Coors, the banquet beer.
Welcome back. The Edmonton Oilers have won 5 Stanley Cups. Who could forget 1984 when one dynasty ended and another one started?
Folks, there's a new bunch on the block in the National Hockey League. The Edmonton Oilers. By name, the
exactly you might remember from those moments that year.
It was the first Stanley Cup for Edmonton Oilers. I remember it well, as the song goes. All right, 3-1 here. Edmonton leading again. All goals in the second by the Oilers. Vancouver has their goal scored here now in the third. McCann turning around, coming through center. Got in along the boards, played it well with one hand on the stick, and Yakupov took it away and shot it to center ice. Both teams changing. In on that far side, Hansen cut to the net, got in front too. Sharp angle though, the goalie Talbot was on the post. No room at all that time. And Edmonton trying to clear. Kind of kept it in, but not for long. Finally comes out, and Henrik's got down that left side. Got it in over the line. Ahead of him was Cassian. Lost it back there against Hamhuis. He played it up to Henrik Sedin. Swings around and right down across center ice. He finds Hamhuis. That's broken up. Cleared to center. Nearly a break for the Oilers at center ice. Now Henrik's fed it up. They get in again, and Cassian lost it on the second move. He tried to stick handle around a defenseman back. Hamhuis. Now they fight for it on the boards. Bartkowski got his foot in on the puck. Tried to kick it loose. Not very exciting, is it? Maybe this will be.
Hamhuis and Zach Cassian. It's frustrating for players. On that first Stanley Cup that Gene just showed, your play-by-play, that was defeating one dynasty to the other.
Sorry?
That was one dynasty starting, ending, and one starting.
It was.
Did you see that kind of team? Did you see that kind of like possibility from the Edmonton Oilers?
You know, I might have, but didn't, to be honest. But you know what? They did.
Great point. Great point. They really did believe in each other, didn't they?
When they lost 4 straight the year before to the New York Islanders, they learned a great lesson. The rest is history.
You got to witness and call all of it, like you said. Lucky, but
very lucky.
But when you have a great team, you need a great broadcaster as well.
I hope so. Keep trying anyway. 11:30 left in the third period. At Rextall Place. And that's all that's left at Rextall Place. Oilers get control of the puck inside the line. Comes to Sakara. Out near the line again. Connor McDavid. He had to come outside the line and finally lost it. Kept it loose. Got it again. Takes off. Connor McDavid heads for the net as he passed off. Gets it back. It bounced over his stick. However, he circled and grabbed it again. Stopped it at the blue line. Stayed onside. It's knocked it right in the score. Patrick Maroon gets another one. 4-1. Patrick Maroon gets another goal. That's his second of this game. It's the 4th for Edmonton.
And it is a wonderful play by Connor McDavid. Talk about just being after the puck. He loses it. He stays with it through the neutral zone. Gets it back. Then if the play goes into the zone, goes wide. All he wants to do here is find a guy near the net. Controls it. Controls it. Make sure he protects the puck. And then a smart little tip by Patrick Maroon. But what a play by Connor McDavid from one zone through the neutral zone to the other.
26 points scored by number 19, Patrick Maroon.
Here comes Paul right in on goal. Scores! These Oilers in this last game in this building are getting to look more and more like those old Oilers were talking about in all those cups. 2 goals in 18 seconds. How do you do? 5-1.
And you're used to this speed and this skill level. Taylor Hall just says, I'll do it myself. Walks in, uncontested, goes 5-hole. It's a quick transition, turnaround, and bang. The Oilers have just taken a stranglehold in this game.
And 63rd point scored by number 4, Taylor Hall. And number 6,
Adam Party gets an assist on that 26th goal of the season by Hall. Pagarine the other assist, 9:26 the time. It's a 5-1 Edmonton lead.
It's a turnover, and then it's Taylor Hall jumping on it and then driving towards the net. And when Taylor Hall gets a step, yes, Connor McDavid's fast, but so is big number 4. Use your stick, just poke it by the man. No chance for Vancouver to get to him. Trampkin does not have the quickness or speed to get to Taylor Hall when they're shoulder to shoulder.
Edmonton continues their attack. That was tapped away, and taking off down that far side is Padan. Got in over the line and stopped over there. Halted, lost the puck, gets it out. Draisaitl is down, and 2-on-1 for Edmonton. Korpikoski won't get the pass. It was picked off. Well, they've opened it up now, these two teams. Here is Tanev coming in. He has Burrows with him. Burrows takes the pass behind the net and lost it quickly. Going to be cleared out of the zone by the Edmonton Oilers. Right up to center ice. How do you do? And over the line. And the backhander by Fane as he got in close. Maybe too close. Viega for Vancouver behind the net. The Oilers are relentless going after the puck. 9:20 left to play in the third period. The crowd wanting to roar some more. Listen to them. Hansen's pass got away from Henrik Sedin. Henrik shot it in. This is more like it for Edmonton crowd. Another shot stopped. Rebound comes out front. And Henrik Sedin takes the puck. Rolls it ahead to Hansen. He turns back in his own zone for Vancouver. And the crowd is applauding. Love their hockey. People keep asking, with all the first rounders this team has picked up of late, when are they going to get going? Maybe tonight is the start of things. Great bunch of youngsters, all fast.
I think it's goodbye in this building, but hope for the next building at Rogers Place.
A little deflected shot in front of the net. Big by Eden to get a goal for Vancouver. Talbot just stood there and allowed the puck to come to his pads. Beautiful move by Horvat. And a beautiful play by Horvat. Second goal for Vancouver.
This is a hard-working goal behind the net, and as you said, terrific high-skill play. Talk about the young players on the Edmonton Oilers, but you've got some good young players like Emerson Edom and Bo Horvat for the Vancouver Canucks. That is a sweet little move, a shimmy shake by Adam Clendenny, and just walk right here. Work behind the net, work behind the net, continue work, not Adam Clendenny, I'm sorry, Jordan Osterley, just a little toe drag up over the shoulder of Cam Talbot. A beautiful goal by Bo Horvat.
The assist to number 26, Emerson Edom. The time 12 minutes, 9
5-2 now, and it all started with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who's wearing a mic tonight, have a conversation with the first goal scorer, Nail Yakupov.
Just go through, blowing that.
All right.
Well, Vancouver trying to battle back. It's a 5-2 hockey game now with 7:34 remaining.
We were talking about the Sabines earlier, and there's the two guys that continue to drive. They're not going to let the Vancouver Canucks just go quietly into the night. They keep pushing this team and making sure that the culture is always trying to move forward and always trying to battle.
Hall got his 26th. Now Horvath, 15th of the season.
You've been around those great veteran players. When you have veteran players like the Sabines, and you have those guys being able to show what you're supposed to do, did you see that with the Oilers early? Were there some veteran guys that pushed those young guys?
You know what Willie Desjardins was telling us today? We were talking to him at length about John Shannon, and I had a little time with him at the hotel. And he was saying about these Sedins. I asked him about their age and how they're going like this. And he said, you know, I know they're hurt, but they never, ever complain. He had one of them stand up a whole game because his back couldn't take it. But he still played. And played great.
So for young guys like Horvath, Emerson, Edom, they'll look at that and go, we're going to have to push ourselves to be even better.
Canucks with their second goal now, trailing by 3. Tough chore, a little under 7 minutes left to play in the third period. Oilers were really flying till that goal was scored. Now Diego hands it off. Bartkowski tried to go on himself after taking the pass and was stopped. Laid through the middle, and Hansen missed it just at the Edmonton blue line. Draisaitl flipped it out across the line. There goes Hendricks. Tried to get in himself and lost it as he crossed the blue line. 6:15 remaining. Hansen threw the puck up to center. Long shot by Daniel. Right to the goalie Talbot. You're watching Scotiabank Hockey on Sportsnet.
As a Boston Pizza general manager, I know the secret to all-star nachos lies in the chip. That's why our exclusive Cactus Cut nachos are made with our delicious and crispy Cactus Cut chips.
And to celebrate, T-shirt shot out of cannons nationwide. It's nacho time. Oh, how many of these did we order? New Cactus Cut nachos. That's all-star food.
This is what precision feels like. Magnetic ride control actively monitors road conditions 1,000 times per second to deliver a comfortable ride.
1,000 times, huh? Yep, per second. How about that?
This is the new, meticulously crafted 2016 Sierra Denali from GMC. This is the precision of professional grade. During GMC Precision Truck Month, get up to 10,000 total value on a 2016 Sierra 1500 Kodiak Edition with these precision features.
You are the man. On April 8th, only one film is this revolutionary, this jaw-dropping, and this hardcore. It's a true one-of-a-kind film-going experience. Hardcore Henry.
Samsung gets you closer to the game with exclusive access on the official NHL app. Customize your Samsung device with NHL team wallpapers and widgets and get exclusive NHL content. See the Samsung exclusives area inside the NHL app or visit samsung.com/NHL.
Welcome back to Rextall Place. It is 2016, but if you look at the scoreboard and look at the players around, Glenn, it kind of reminds me, and I'm sure you, of the 1980s. Is this a glimpse of the past?
A little bit, lots of goal scoring and some great goals actually on both clubs. So I'm glad the Oilers are winning, and it looks like they could close it out on a winning note, which is fantastic to end this building in a great run at it.
When you walk in here, what are the first couple of things that sort of come to mind as you come to this building tonight or other nights?
Well, you know, mixed emotions. I'm sure it's been said a million times, but I mean, basically, I remember coming in here when there was nobody here and it was just us practicing. And you know, basically, you bring your lunch pail and your work ethic and came and practiced hard, and the harder you practice, the better we got. And I think with the team that we did have, they were very good, so it turned out good.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Glenn, thank you, and enjoy the post-game ceremony.
Great, thanks.
Looking at all these Oilers who are here for this celebration of goodbye to the building, they're at our hotel, and they all look so wonderful. Great shape.
They look fantastic, don't they? And they're starting to gather right now, just underneath the stands. Be about a half-hour break at the end of the game. We'll go to Sportsnet Central, and then we'll come back for the live closing ceremonies here at Rextall Place.
I mentioned Dave Lumley when we chatted. He looks so great. And he said, Bob, I'll tell you the secret. I do one push-up every day. Okay. Tapped in over the line by Edom. But here come the Oilers again. And here he is again. Put the shot right on. The rebound is knocked to the corner. Connor McDavid up and with the hard wrist shot on that play. Another one comes off the stick and deflected to the goalie, Markstrom. But another good chance for Connor McDavid. And then one by Avril.
Coors Light asks, what will you brave when the mountains turn blue? Will you brave taking a new run? How about braving a road trip to enemy territory in your team's colors? Will you follow a light leading to who knows where? And for the brave ones, when that can turns blue, it's as ready as you are. Will you brave the cold? Coors Light.
You ready?
Hardcore Henry's first-person thrill ride will leave you gasping. It's astonishing. A next-level breakthrough. On April 8th, the future of cinema is Hardcore Henry.
Anyone can buy a car like a pro with Auto Trader. You just pick the make and model, select the car you want, and contact the seller. Scott's in the slot! Visit Auto Trader, okay?
Your parents are never gonna fit all of this in a contract. Jess, look at this.
Yes, first hockey game. Hey, Dad, look what we found.
Hold on, I got one more.
They are famous for great moments here at Rextall Place, and here's another tonight, Drew.
Once an Oiler, always an Oiler. All season long, the Edmonton Oilers have been honoring alumni and giving an autographed jersey to a longtime season ticket holder. And the final game at Rexall features your friend, the great Walter Gretzky, wearing 99 to give to a longtime season ticket holder. It was autographed by Wayne. And there's no famous hockey fodder, there's no more famous hockey fodder than the great Walter Gretzky.
Shirt off my back. Gretzky to this lucky winner. And all the players applaud. It's a great moment again in Edmonton. And goodness knows there have been many.
You have witnessed most of them, and this is another one where it's your friend Walter.
That's the crowd you hear cheering when Walter is up on the big screen at center ice, waving to the crowd.
And every guy that you talk to with the Edmonton Oilers has talked about coming into this building. A guy like Matt Hendricks, when he first came in as an Edmonton Oiler, looking up and seeing those banners and seeing Gretzky in the Stanley Cup championships, he thought, boy, am I ever lucky to be.
Connor McDavid, one of the latest to say that and feel it. And he's going to take over. Battle for the puck inside the Vancouver line. It did get out, so Oilers had to tag up. Maroon had to lift his skate, didn't want to touch it and stop the play. Under 5 minutes left to play in the third period. Knife came from center ice by Bertan. Oilers are all back, looking very organized, and there's Maroon, the 2 goal scorer in the game, getting a pass away. Trying to hit Avril with it, just missed him. Long lead pass does not work. And from the blue line, steps Barkowski again. Took a shot. This one wide. Oilers take over. And out of the zone, Osterley fed the pass down. Too far for everybody, so that's an icing goal.
Well, the point of performance is presented by Pennzoil, and well, it is, yeah, that's Rexall, folks, as we say goodbye to this building, the Edmonton Oilers, with a final walkout and through the derrick, and oh, Joey, the good news is Joey is going to the new building. Dave Semenko, Mark Messier, Wayne Gretzky, the list goes on, and one day, maybe we'll be talking about that young man after his retirement. A pleasure to have Bob Cole and Walter Gretzky in attendance. As tonight, Pennzoil being brought to you by the Oil. Hey, Joey.
Vancouver with 2 goals looking for another. This long shot fired in by Trampkin and wide of the net. Lifted out to center ice. Hutton tries to do some damage, but he made that little stall at the blue line coming in. Offside.
The great Joey Moss, a staple here since Wayne Gretzky joined the Edmonton Oilers. Nobody sings a louder national anthem than Joey Moss behind the bench. Joey up on the big screen here. He is loved by everybody. Taylor Hall talked about him today, and the spirit of the young man is something that never wavers. He's one of the guys that always brings the players up, even when they've had some down years like the Oilers had.
He was always around the dressing room doing little chores. He had his own little routine to do, and everybody paid attention. Joey smoked. That's it. No questions. And he'd tell them, just do it. And they would.
They would go do it.
He's a great group. No question about that. Nice play at the line. A shot fired wide by Padon. Flipped out by Nugent Hopkins. Hall had his stick knocked out of his hands. That's got to be a penalty. A slash.
Louis Desjardins looks out, and one of his good penalty killing. Van Hamhuis in the penalty box. There's the slash, knocks the stick out of the hands. That's being called all the time now. The power play gets to go back to work. Will Patrick Maroon be out there, number 19, looking for a, not in his first shift, but looking for his hat-trick goal. Right now it's not.
3:09 left to play in the third period in this final game at Rextall Place in Edmonton. Power play Oilers. Shot from the blue line by Sekera is stopped. Markstrom hangs on, face off in the zone.
Fans are starting to get excited. You mentioned it in the first. They were waiting and waiting for something to happen. Neil Yakupov gets the scoring going. And since then, we've had 6 more goals. And after that, the fans have really come alive. Taylor Hall is going to get a new stick. That's why we've got that little delay.
Face off then deep in the Vancouver zone to the right of Jacob Markstrom. Beaten 5 times by these Oilers tonight. Another long shot. He stops with the right pad. Uncorked from the line by Sekera. Good hard shot too. Vancouver will get the puck out of the zone. Hutton takes off. Got a pass ahead to Hansen. He's stopped at the blue line. Oilers take over and go the other way with 2:35 left. Hall trying to get inside and can't quite do it. It'll come to Sekera. Had a little room there, but waited too long. Couldn't get a shot. So away we go. Another great pass in front of the net. And the shot is wide. McDavid doing tricks again. Little play back out by him. He stays open. The pass goes the other way. And the shot was fired by Avril right at the goalie. Went up over his shoulder. Stopped at the line by Sekera. They pass it around in there now. Well on the power play in front. Score! Draisaitl just jumped on the puck. And whipped her home. 6-2.
They stayed with it. Leon Draisaitl. Jordan Eberle had a couple of good chances, but the Oilers able to recover the puck. It's a long penalty-killing shift for the Vancouver Canucks. You can see they're straight-legged right now. They can't hustle, get back, and close off that passing lane. Taylor Hall finds Leon Draisaitl. There's just no gas left in the tank for the penalty killers of the Canucks.
18:03, the time of the goal. Number 19 for Draisaitl.
51st point, scored on the power play by number 29, Leon Draisaitl.
Hall, and the third point of the game for McDavid. A minute and a half left.
The Oilers power play goal scored by Draisaitl. The assist, Hall and McDavid at 18:03.
And it's a 6-2 hockey game. Oilers just get the puck out of the zone. They'll maybe try and relax the rest of the way and enjoy the last part of the last game in this building. We are playing the final minute. There have been so many important wins here at Rextall Place by the Edmonton Oilers, and so it's maybe only fitting that there'd be one more important win. After 36 years in this building, 36 seconds left, and this win, this victory tonight, is the final Oilers victory. Maybe it's a good bet, if you think about it, this young team, that there'll be many more victories at a place called Rogers Place. Ready to go next season. And McCann is getting something stirred up. Frustrating night for Vancouver, you know.
Yeah.
This hometown crowd here, and they've been wanting to roar, and they had to wait a long time. Yakupov scored at 8:27 of the second, and it was all Oilers after that.
And this is where the Edmonton Oilers will move next season. That's a live shot of Rogers Place, the brand new building in the heart of downtown Edmonton. This is what the grand scheme, when it's all said and done, will look like. The concrete was poured the other day. The workers have been there 24/7. It is starting to take shape, and people are starting to get excited what they think will be the jewel of Western Canada, where Connor McDavid will call Rogers Place home.
They've been saying a lot of things about this new building, and one I heard was from somebody who has traveled the world. This will be undoubtedly the finest sports complex in the world.
They've got all the technology going their way. They have put a ton of work into it, a ton of planning, and of course a ton of money. And it's been a great cooperative effort. And this fan base that you hear yelling for the Oilers right now can't wait to get the new building.
They're standing here at Rextall Place, and everything, of course, is for the last time. And this is the last sound of the horn at Rextall. Another Edmonton victory. So Jordan Eberle grabs that last puck. It's a 6-2 win for Edmonton. And not a fan has moved as the team is getting ready to leave the ice. And we'll be on the air this evening. There will be some news coming from our stations across the country. And then back here for the final goodbye to Rextall Place. tonight's 3 stars are presented by Rogers.
Our third star with a terrific night, Connor McDavid, the game-winning goal and 2 big assists. Patrick Maroon was the benefactor of those 2 assists, 2 goals, and the first star for a long, long time in the last 42 seasons, the fans of Rextall Place.
They've been reading all about what was going to happen tonight, not talking about the game, but after the game. So they know they're going to stand by. Somebody asked today, do you think they'll stay? It's going to be over an hour. And we look around this building now with the lights dim and not a fan is moving. Just standing and still cheering. Time for us to say goodnight from the booth at Rextall Place. And here's Darren Millard.
Bob, thank you very much. What a way to go out for the Edmonton Oilers. And you look at the goal scorers tonight for this franchise. Nail Yakupov, Patrick Maroon with 2, Connor McDavid, Taylor Hall, and Leon Draisaitl with the final goal at Rexall.
Hiver sans frais sur tous nos modèles. Détails sur kia.ca/qualité.
Please rise, remove your hats, and join Oilers anthem singer Robert Clark in the singing of the Canadian national anthem.